Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Holy
Last month, I had the honor of teaching my very first HEMA seminar. Now, I've been doing HEMA for a long time, been instructing for the past couple years, and I've been wanting to host a seminar for a while now. But in my mind, a seminar needs to check a couple boxes. 1, you need to know a lot about the topic and be able to teach it well. 2, you need to have a topic that would be interesting to people. And 3, you need to have knowledge about that topic that isn't common or well known. Now, I know a bit, but until recently I didn't have anything I could offer that I thought hit all of those boxes. That all changed when I discovered a manual written by a famous European swordsman at the turn of the century that was about, of all things, a Japanese martial art that I already had some familiarity with. This crossover event was too interesting to not do a deep dive into, and that's where my class was born. I called it the Jiu-Jitsu of Alfred Hutton, and it went really well. People loved the material, they were entertained by the story, and they picked up the moves really quickly. I'm going to show you all some snippets from the class, but if you want to experience the whole thing, I'm happy to travel anywhere in the Northeast United States. Reach out to me here in the comments section or on Instagram, and let's talk about how to bring it to your club or event.
This is a technique that existed in old-fashioned boxing, and we know it existed only because at some point they had to explicitly make it illegal. So chancery, I've probably never heard the word before, but as soon as you get into the position, you're going to recognize it immediately. Come on out a little bit.
Are you going to do chancery or are you getting
You're getting the chancery. So me and Michael are boxing. Michael's going to get me the chancery. And Michael's just going to rain down blows on my head. This sucks for me. I don't want to be here. I'm going to get knocked out. Ow!
Sorry, I actually did.
So, what I'm going to do to get out of this, I'm going to drop down to my left knee, and I'm going to grab Michael's ankle. Do you want to sneeze backwards?
No.
I'm going to grab Michael's ankle, and as I do, I'm going to try to block all those punches, because these suck. I'm going to wait until Michael winds up for something huge, and I'm going to turn and get my hand on their stomach. And then it's just a simple pull push. Now we're fighting on the ground, which I love. We'll get into that later. All right, one more time for everybody. We're boxing. Michael gets me in the chancery. How we get here doesn't really matter, just get here. Drop down onto my left knee, grab Michael's ankle. As I block the punches with my hand, and Michael's going to wind up for something big, get my right hand on their stomach, and turn. Alright, anybody need to see it again? Any questions? Not really. I'm kind of just turning my whole body. I'm like pushing off my right leg to pin it as I turn. Anybody else? Alright, awesome. Hair up. Give it a try. I'm sure a lot of you came to this class, you know, Jiu-Jitsu, you thought there was going to be a lot of ground fighting, right? A lot of rolling around with each other, doing joint lock, stuff like that. For whatever reason, Hutton does not discuss ground fighting almost at all in this manual. He only has one technique in here, which was extremely vague in exactly how to do it. It took me a long time to find an analog in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu that matches his description exactly. So this is going to be a ground fighting technique. It specifically is what's known as a sweep. It's a way that you change position. And it is called the giggler. Mostly the reason it's called the giggler is because it's so easy that when you nail it, you're going to giggle. So we're going to start in a ground fighting position that is known as half guard. I'm going to be down on my back. Michael's gonna climb on top. He's gonna have, or they're gonna have one leg in, one leg out. All right?
Yes.
From here, Michael's gonna be raining down punches on me. Yes, this sucks. I don't want this. I'm gonna be blocking as best I can. When I see the opportunity, I'm going to grab Michael's right hand with my left hand. I'm going to churn out a little bit to create some space right here. You guys see this?
Yep.
If there's this space between his legs, or between their legs, I can use this technique. I'm gonna take my right hand, I'm gonna shoot in between their legs and get the back of their thigh. Okay? Everybody see the way I like snake in, get around the back. Now from here, I'm just gonna pull Michael to my left while I raise their leg with this hand. And now we've basically just changed positions. If you have space, you can literally just keep doing this between each other. And then go all the way down the mat.
We don't have
the space. Now, I know ground fighting is going to be a new concept to a lot of people here, so does anybody need to see any component of that again? The whole thing? Okay, awesome.
One more time.
So,
Describing the getting space.
right, so
Helpful for a lot of people.
absolutely.
It is not just. It's gonna be a lot easier for you instead of just trying to scoop, like staying flat. Go a little bit onto your side. Right? That's gonna be tripping.
Yeah, if you've done any ground fighting before, it's a trip.
Yep. So going onto your side of it is gonna clear that space a lot better than this is. Right?
It doesn't have to be a huge motion. You can just do a little minute shred. You just need space to get your arm in there. So one more time. We're starting in the position called half guard. It's called half guard because I don't have my legs around Michael. They are not on top of me. So we're about halfway between guard and mount.
For context, this is full guard.
Which also shows up in the manual, but he doesn't give you anything to do from there. He shows you guard and then just says, just do that. Just hold him there, it's fine. Yeah. So, from half guard, Michael is throwing down punches on me. I'm blocking the best I can. This sucks. As soon as I see an opportunity, I'm going to grab Michael's left wrist, or left hand, or left arm. Either one, whatever is presented. Or, sorry, right arm with my left. If there's space here already, great. I don't have to do anything. If there's no space, go ahead and close up. I'm going to need to create it by shrimping out to my side a little bit. You see how much that's opened up? Again, I'm just scooting out to the side on my butt, and that creates all that space right there. I'm going to take. Sorry, say
He's
again?
not moving me at all. I'm not moving it. My knees are staying planted.
All I'm doing is
It goes no space completely filled by his thigh to lots of space just because he went on to one hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, yes. So once I have this space, I'm going to take my right hand, feed it into the space that I just made, and I'm going to grab the back of their thigh, and I'm just going to pull and lift. And now we've just changed positions, basically. All right. Any other questions? If you're not quite getting it yet, but you don't want to raise a question, I'm going to be walking around checking everybody out, make sure they're doing it right. Okay? Take your time with it. Like I said, I know ground fighting is a foreign concept. We'll all get there together. All right? Go ahead, partner up, give it a try.
Yeah, let's not do that. Yep.
The giggle! We got one giggle!
You got one more?
We got one giggle! So, we have one last technique that we need to cover. And this one, again, I don't want you guys to try it out yourselves necessarily because there's kind of a great injury, but Yuki Otani was a challenge wrestler. The way challenge wrestling worked is that he would go to a carnival, they would issue a challenge, and anybody in the audience that wanted to take up the challenge could fight him in a submission grappling match. I'm injured, so I'm not doing that with any of you today. But we are going to do somewhat of a challenge match for all of you. There's a technique in here that sounded absolutely ridiculous. And I thought there's no way in hell it ever worked. And then we tried it out in our club, and it totally worked, and there's not really anything you can do about it. And because it looks so much like it shouldn't work, I want to challenge any of you to try to resist it after we demonstrate it. But when we do, I want you to keep in mind what we talked about with the yielding force, right? If you try to resist it with brute strength, you are going to very badly injure your neck. So at some point, if you can't resist it anymore, just go with it, okay? And this is how to take a person out of a chair.
Oh my God.
Does anybody feel like they'd be able to resist that and wants to give it a try?
Does it look like?
Come on up.
There's no way that works. You can't
Against
say
Andrew. Here we go.
All right.
We are starting the bar high for it. All right. Andrew doesn't want to get out of the chair. Get my hand underneath their chin. The important part is to get like by the chin bone. Behind the back of the head. Andrew is very good at this. But I at least got them out of the chair.
Got me out of the chair. I was not going to stay in that chair. I did not feel good.
And Andrew is a lot bigger and stronger than me too.
Yeah. There's that.
And they still made, yeah.
Andrew's over there. It's like, yes, it's true. I am massive.
Yeah. So, real quick, hold up.
Be an actor.
Woo! If you want to be a real jerk about it, you can also use your other leg.
It's a lot harder to
like
resist
that.
than you
I
would
could
think
fuck
by
it up, but I'm
looking
trying to. Yeah, no, like that. That's fun. You can try. There's so much that you're in my seat.
Okay.
Anybody else think they can do it?
You want me to hold your glasses?
Yes.
That's, yeah, smart move.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Holy
And that's my class.
Woo!